Brussels boss Ursula von der Leyen has demanded that tens of million doses of British-made COVID jabs be shipped to the European Union. The European Commission president insisted that AstraZeneca is obliged to divert supplies of its Oxford-produced vaccine from the UK to member states to make up for production shortfalls. The Anglo-Swedish firm has informed the bloc it will only be able to supply around 40 million doses of its coveted coronavirus to European capitals after manufacturing hiccups at their continental plants. Brussels has questioned whether the pharmaceutical giant had previously shipped European-made doses to fulfill Britain's order earlier this year, and it is now demanding that AstraZeneca bosses start using factories in Britain to meet the bloc's demands. In an interview with a group of European newspapers, Mrs. von der Leyen said, "Our contract with AstraZeneca is clear. There is no condition for its execution and nothing prevents the industrialist from delivering us doses produced in the United Kingdom, as stipulated in the contract, especially since London does not prohibit it. It's up to AstraZeneca to organize itself to deliver to its customers. That's none of our business. What we want are plausible explanations and a schedule for upcoming deliveries." The bloc expects around 40 million doses of the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine be diverted to Europe from production plants in Britain. EU capital had expected to receive around 80 million doses from the firm by the end of March. A row between Brussels and the drug maker prompted Eurocrats to float an export ban on firms wanting to ship their vaccines abroad. The move could have significantly impacted Britain's effort to roll out doses of the Pfizer vaccine, which is manufactured in a plant south of Brussels, Belgium. Mrs. von der Leyen has since backed down and claimed she did not want to blockade UK's supply of jabs. The Commission president defended her shambolic rollout of coronavirus vaccines across the bloc. She even suggested that Britain had moved too quickly to authorize the use of COVID jabs. Asked why the bloc was behind in the vaccine race, she replied, "Some countries started to vaccinate a little before Europe, it is true, but they resorted to emergency 24-hour marketing authorization procedures. The Commission and the member states agreed not to compromise with the safety and efficacy requirements linked to the authorization of a vaccine. Time had to be taken to analyze the data, which, even minimized, takes 3 to 4 weeks. So, yes, Europe left later, but it was the right decision. I remind you that a vaccine is the injection of an active biological substance into a healthy body. We are talking about mass vaccination here. It is a gigantic responsibility." The EU's drug watchdog, the European Medicines Agency, only last week approved the Oxford vaccine for use, over a month behind Britain. The UK have raced ahead to dish out 9.79 million coronavirus jabs, at a rate of 14.42 per 100 people. In contrast, the European Union, which has a population 7 times larger, has delivered 12.58 million doses at a snail-like pace of just 2.83.